Share this message with those you love. Like the video and subscribe to the channel for more heavenly messages. My dear friend, I hope this video finds you at peace and with an open heart. Today I would like to share some deep reflections on forgiveness and reconciliation, topics that touch the innermost fibers of our existence and can be the starting point for much desired healing and peace. When we are hurt by someone's words or actions, it is natural to feel anger, sadness, and resentment. These emotions are normal reactions to the injustices we face. However, allowing these feelings to consume us only prolongs the suffering and keeps us locked in a never-ending cycle of pain. Forgiveness is an act of courage and freedom. It is not about forgetting or denying the pain, but rather about consciously choosing to free oneself from the burden of resentment. It is a powerful gesture of self-love that allows us to make room for inner healing and rebuild broken relationships. I recognize that forgiveness can be difficult. It requires us to look at the other person with compassion, trying to understand their motivations and limitations. It is an exercise in humility, in which we recognize our own humanity and that of the other. However, by forgiving, we open the door to a new possibility, a genuine connection based on empathy and mutual understanding. However, forgiveness is not a one-sided process. Reconciliation requires the participation of both parties involved. It is a joint effort to rebuild trust, nurture dialogue, and seek common ground where we can peacefully coexist. Reconciliation invites us to put aside our ego and make room for love and mutual understanding. We cannot ignore the challenges that accompany forgiveness and reconciliation. Dealing with pain and resentment can be difficult, as can overcoming the desire for revenge. However, it is important to remember that these challenges are opportunities for our personal growth. It is through these experiences that we can learn to cultivate compassion, empathy, and self-compassion. My friend, forgiveness and reconciliation are not just personal issues. They have the power to transform entire societies. By practicing forgiveness and reconciliation in our lives, we become agents of change, builders of a culture of peace and understanding. Each act of forgiveness is a drop that contributes to the ocean of social harmony. Along our journey, we inevitably encounter situations where we are hurt by sharp words or cruel actions. These wounds can penetrate deep into our hearts, leaving lasting emotional scars. However, it is important to remember that forgiveness is a choice we have the power to make. Forgiveness is not about minimizing the pain we feel or justifying the actions of those who have hurt us. It is an act of love and compassion that we direct toward ourselves and others. When we forgive, we free our own soul from the weight of resentment and make room for healing. Forgiveness also allows us to break the cycles of negativity and violence. By choosing forgiveness, we interrupt the cycle of pain and revenge, paving the way for a future of peace and harmony. It is a courageous act that helps us evolve spiritually and transform our lives. However, it is important to remember that forgiveness is an individual process unique to each person. There is no magic formula or set time frame for forgiveness. Each of us has our own time and way of dealing with pain and reaching forgiveness. If you are struggling to forgive someone, I suggest you start by looking at yourself. Practice self-compassion and self-love. Acknowledge your own weaknesses and mistakes. Sometimes forgiving others begins with forgiving yourself. It is also valid to seek support from friends, family, or mental health professionals during this process. Sharing your emotions and receiving guidance can help ease the emotional burden and provide valuable perspectives. Remember that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It is a choice of freedom and healing. By forgiving, you not only set the other person free, but you also set yourself free. It is an act of courage and love that can transform your life and the world around you. I hope these reflections are helpful to you on your journey of forgiveness and reconciliation. Know that I am here to support you and wish you peace and serenity on your path.